Stella by Starlight, focusing on the reharmonizations this time, some possible reharmonizations. We'll also get into a little of call and response ideas, perhaps with the melody and the chords, or melody and lines. Also, maybe we'll be talking a little bit about comping and voice leading through the tune, maybe as a means of soloing also. We're going to be doing the tune in B flat, which most people play it in. It's in the real book or whatever in B flat. But then we're also going to go to the key of G, which was the first key that Sinatra, when the tune came out in 44. In 47, Sinatra came out with a vocal recording which was in G. More on this later. But we might talk a little bit about voicings that we like to use, and pathways maybe to modulate from B flat to G, or and that sort of thing. Just little turnaround ideas. But I want to first say that I've known John for quite a while now, and he's always been one of my favorite guitarists and people. And so I'm really privileged to have him with me today to do this final class on Stella. So anyways, John, thanks for agreeing to do this today, and I look forward to our class.
Likewise, Steve. And you know that I feel the same way about your playing and you as a human. So I'm really happy we're doing these conversations.
The way I was modulating was quite simple, and I'd love to hear what you were doing, John. Was just, if we're in the key of B flat, which we were, if we go from a B flat chord, then we go to an A half diminished. I mentioned this in the other class. A half diminished to D7. It takes you to the first chord in the key of G, so long as it's the original chord, which was G diminished. So it's.
I think I used that a few times. I definitely referenced the D7, so going from here. Another one that you mentioned in our earlier class was this. Play them both as dominant chords. The other thing to remember is tempo has a lot to do with how much harmonic information we want to insert as a reharm.
So I get this. E flat, E minor 7 flat 5, now F sus, G flat, G minor. And now what we're doing, instead of going back to F minor, we've already played an F root. I want to go to an A flat root with an A flat major 7. And the whole reasoning there is another chord substitution principle. Instead of F minor, the relative major of F minor is A flat, so we can go to A flat major right there.
We can. It's also a nice B flat sus if you want to carry that on through the 2-5-1 scenario there.
Absolutely.